Welcome back, Ghost Gang, fans and followers. This is Tim with Spirit Hunters Paranormal 911. Went back to one of the creepiest cemeteries that we've been to. Um, that's close to us. I mean, I've been to creepy cemeteries before, but this was kind of strange. Uh, First time we were up there, the first night that we did an investigation there. Um, I mean, there was a dark energy there. I don't think anything demonic or anything down that line, but it was more of something very angry, something that didn't want us there. Um, I mean, I've talked to people live in that area, and they tell me that um, people just don't like going there at this cemetery at nighttime because strange things happen. They just get that ominous feeling like something's fixing to jump out at them. They hear voices, hear a lot of sounds around them, feel like there's just all kinds of a presence that are around them trying to scare them off. We basically had the same thing that first night that we went there. I had that eerie feeling. I knew the presence was there because I was picking up on the energy, but it just there's one of the stories is told. Let me just go there. One of the stories that's told was about a man that he died, or they thought he was dead, and they buried him. Come to find out, they buried him alive. Somehow, don't know if it's possible, but it's told that he dug his way out, and I guess he was trying to go back towards his home or wherever he was going, and wound up dying. So he got buried a second time. Now, thoughts run through my head. The angry energy is there, possibly. Could that be him? You know, uh, Let me know your thoughts on that. Drop down below, hit that comment button. Uh, like I say, I don't know if these stories are true or just folklore. But I've heard several people tell me this story. Even from doing research, finding out information about this cemetery, that story also comes up. So possibly it is true. I don't know. But I do know that this cemetery just has a vibe about it that it messes with our equipment. It drains our batteries, but then that kind of happens at other places as well. But it's just a real strange cemetery. Um, we went back again, is what this video is here, and we're getting kind of a communication with the spirits is there. I didn't so much pick up on that negative energy, but whatever was there, still messing with our equipment, our devices, our cameras, as you'll see in the video. Um, I do believe that possibly we might have been interacting with possibly a child spirit there uh, while we were there. Um, I mean, R2, he, he's been with us for quite a while during our investigations, and um, he did something I have never seen him do before, which was kind of strange. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to capture it on camera, but you know, he has like that little blue light that when he's activated, it'll start flashing. If he hears a sound, like something's talking to him, a voice or whatever, he'll start basically talking back, whistling, making different noises. If he tracks something, he'll follow it around, and, you know, kind of the direction it's going. But what he did during this night, it was almost if, um, you know, I don't know, like something scared him because instead of the light on him being blue, it turned red. It was basically like a scream and almost like um, I guess you would describe it like when you get a cold chill, how you just kind of shiver. It was basically doing that. So I don't know if that was something in the program of him that was doing that, or whether something was around him that made him react that way, I really don't know. But it was the first time out of all the time that we've had him, I've ever seen that type of action from him. It's almost like I say, he got scared. So, I wish I would have caught that on camera, but I was in the process of swapping out the battery, which they kept draining on me. Um, but I don't know. I'll just let you look at the video. You know, let us know what you think that we're possibly dealing with there. Leave us a comment. If you're not a subscriber to our channel, please do so. If you keep coming back, watching our videos, hit that subscribe button and notification bell. Become part of the Ghost Gang, part of the family. Also, you know, if you see anything, hear anything, always leave us a comment. Um, Share with others. We'd love to have them come join the family. I was kind of like they're going on the investigation with us, and your comments, when you comment and interact with us, that way it's almost like you're on the investigation with us. If you are enjoying our videos, smash that like button. That lets us know that you are enjoying them, the content that we are putting out. So anyways, let's go ahead and get into this video and let us know what you think.
Hey Ghost Gang, welcome back. To come back to one of the cemeteries that we've been to before. This cemetery is kind of way out in the middle of nowhere. The nearest neighbor is probably 2 miles away. It's kind of going up the dirt road back in here. It's kind of a creepy little cemetery. The first couple times we come, we came first time we came during the day so we could kind of scope it out, get the layout. Second time we came, it was at nighttime, which was totally different. It really has that eerie, creepy vibe to it. That night, we encountered with more of a negative energy, something that wasn't very happy, kind of angry. And it messed with us all night long. It was making noises that somewhat had us jumping.
Hey, sir, for some reason the infrared light is fluctuating in and out, like turning itself off and on. Yeah.
On the camera.
Yeah, on the camera itself, yeah. It's like going off and on. It's weird.
You still doing it?
Yeah. Well, it stopped. It's not doing it now.
Okay.
Weird.
Might be something messing with it, or
could be
a malfunction in the camera.
Yeah.
Anyways, as I was saying, that first night time we were here, something was really messing with us, trying to scare us, making loud noises that had us jumping,
fluctuating
with our
again.
Equipment, our devices. On one camera, it turned the audio off.
My camera totally killed.
It was just draining the batteries out of our devices. It was just a real eerie night. But we're back again, and it's quiet. You don't hear no traffic, no noise, no nothing. So any sounds that happen, we're going to hear them. No wind blowing. And as we were setting up, already had one of the little cat balls activate, and possibly the one motion light that I had behind us. I can't say for sure that we didn't set it off while we were setting things up, but I think we were just not quite close enough to it, but I don't know for sure, so I'm just going to say that possibly we caused that. But we're going to set up in different places here tonight. Right now we're at the pavilion because we've always gotten some activity here. I have K2 set up here beside me. Have a couple cat balls, big ball, which we had a little ball last time we were here that we got moved around, so I decided I want to go with the bigger ball. Maybe it's a little easier to see it move, because we didn't see it move that night until we viewed over the footage. Got a K2 back behind me over here on the bench. Got a motion light back in the back corner, and even got a bear set up. We call him Trigger Bear, I think.
I think so, yeah.
What we call him, but that's what we're going to call him, Trigger Bear. He's battery operated. Something touches him. It's almost like a Boo Buddy. You know, he'll activate and talk and flash colors and different things. We have had it where he's been knocked over before.
Grabbed or something.
We don't use him that often, but we wanted to use him here tonight. So let's go ahead and let's see what we can get happen here in the pavilion, and then we'll go move on out into the cemetery. There's a couple spots out there that we've gotten activity before, so we'll move on over to some of these other spots throughout the night. So we're going to start here. So without further ado, let's go ahead and see what we can get here.
There are trade places. Let me see if you see that fluctuating.
You still doing it?
Yeah. She's still in it. See it?
Oh wow.
Yeah. The whole time. Still fluctuating?
Yeah, why are you doing that?
That could be interested in the camera.
That's a brand new camera.
Dang.
I'm going to stop recording and restart. Okay, I'm recording. Seems to be alright. I'll just stand here and watch it a minute. See if it starts doing it again.
How about now? It's still fluctuating or?
No?
Yeah. Could have been drainage.
No, not drainage. It's just like it wasn't making connection when we hit record.
Right.
It was causing it because it was almost like it was flashing like with the
sequence.
record,
Yeah.
you know, light as it was flashing. So,
Right.
but it seems to be working at the moment. We'll have to kind of keep an eye on that.
Right.
If there's anyone here with us tonight, you probably see us over here at the pavilion, kind of setting up a few of our devices over here, our little toys. You're welcome to come over and join us, kind of check these out. You may not know what these are, probably never seen them before, but I promise these things will not harm you in any way. It's just something we believe that you're able to use to activate, get them to light up different colors for us, or maybe make a little sound. If you don't know how to use them, I'm going to show you, explain what these are. This little red device right here with the red light on it that I'm pointing to, it's got like a little antenna rod on it. What it does is if you get close to it and touch it, it's going to flash different colors. It just lets us know that you're here with us. I have a big ball here. If there's any children here, come play with that ball. You can play with it all you want. That's why I brought it. If you want to knock it off there, please do so. On down a little bit farther, I have a little bear down here. You come play with him. He's kind of cool. Come over and touch him, touch his hand. He's going to light up different colors. He's going to talk with you. You can play with him all you want. I got a little cat ball right here. You can come play with that. That's kind of cool. It flashes pretty colors, almost like something you see at Christmas time. I got another one down here on this end. Back over there where that little white light came on, that's a little motion light. If you walk around it, walk in front of it, it's going to come on. It just shows us that you're here with us. You don't have to be afraid of any of these things. I promise you, we don't use anything that's going to harm you in any way. Yeah, I'm moving back. Maybe, I don't know.
K2 meter also. Don't
Because
forget.
I'm not quite sure what the distance on that thing is, what'll set it off.
Right.
So I may be setting it off where I'm at.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, that's a possibility that I'm doing that.
This is definitely a good angle,
Back
though.
over here, where this little white light is on this bench back here, that's basically like that other device up there with the red light. If you come over and get close to it, it's just going to flash different colors.
Ice cold, chill, blast of cold air on my right hand
Please.
side.
Come and join us. Come over and check these little toys out. See if you're able to use a little bit of your energy. Don't take much. Just a little bit of your energy. Walk up to them, touch them, move them, knock them over. Whatever you're able to do.
Cat ball.
Cat ball, there you go. Thank you. That's awesome. Is that a child that's here with us? You like that little ball?
Infrared's fluctuating majorly.
Again?
Yeah, it's like faster fluctuating.
Wow.
It's
Alright.
rapid, very rapid.
Cameras. Sounds like something's messing with it.
Yeah, keep this one rolling until we swap it out. You think? Let me see that.
That's wild. Huh. That's my hand going in front of it. I don't know what's causing that. We'll stop it again and reset. I'm not quite sure why my camera IR is kind of flashing on and off. Never had that problem before. I don't know if something's messing with it or what's going on. So I'm going to get one of my other extended IRs and kind of set it up back off here in the distance where it'll light up a little bit. Is there someone here kind of playing with my camera? Are you trying to get energy from it? That's fine. I don't mind at all. Never seen that happen before. This is a brand new camera. We haven't had it that long. So I'm not sure what that is all about. May have to switch out cameras here. It's like it's just cutting in and out, like there's a short in it or something. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if it's a camera, if there's something here kind of playing with it. That is not going to work without the IR. I've got to have the IR going. Let's see if having the IR will make it work any better.
There you go, yeah.
Over there and touch the REM pod, see if I can see it flash.
Alright.
If this is going to blind it out.
Yeah.
Now, yeah, I can see it, but it's still back up a little bit more. If that works. Okay, that'll work.
Alright.
Maybe the IR just wasn't strong enough for it. No, it's still fluctuating. I can still see it coming on and off.
Chalk that up to an anomaly, maybe.
I don't know. I think it's a malfunction in the camera.
Could
Damn
be.
it. And I'm going to go grab another camera.
Okay.
Switch that out.
Alright.
Well, this cemetery is something else, like I've said before. Don't know what was going on here. It's the first time I've ever had that happen. It's a pretty new camera. Just got it not too long ago. Don't know if it's an issue with the camera, some kind of malfunction, or whether something here at this cemetery is messing with our equipment. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me because we've had, issues with our equipment at this cemetery before. Um, you know, don't know. Never had it happen before. What do you think? Have you had anything like that happen with any of your cameras on any of your investigations? Please leave me a comment. Let me know.
still fluctuating now.
Well, I don't know. I think it's fluctuating from this one here. I'm going to stop this camera. I'm turning. Yeah, it's an animal. I don't have that IR on, and I'm still seeing that.
Fluctuation. Huh. Oh no, it's off the camera.
Yeah, I hear you. That's crazy.
Yeah.
There's nothing here to do that. I mean, it's just doing it right there on the ball.
Right?
The ball doesn't have no light or anything to it, so.
No, it's fluctuating big time.
I got that IR off, so it's not the camera.
No.
I don't know what's causing that. I don't have anything over here to cause that.
Around here. It wouldn't fluctuate if it was gray, it would be bleaching out, I would think.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, you're pretty far away from it.
Yeah. Y'all feel things normally and your camera shuts itself off. Oh, you shut that camera off. I was about to say, I think your camera shut off, but you can. No?
I shut it off.
Oh, okay. Just chalk that up to an anomaly on review, see if we get anything else.
Ball moving.
Yeah, I see it. I was about to say the same thing.
There has to be something here.
Yeah.
Can you knock that ball off of there? That'd be pretty cool. See, it's not fluctuating now.
Mm-mm.
Oh, there he goes again. It's almost like something's in front of it, in front of the camera.
Can't quite distinct what it is. The camera can't make heads or
kinda,
tails of it.
You know, moving around. It's. Or that.
I did too.
I don't know what that was, but it was pretty close.
Yeah. Think maybe we should give them some space to play with the ball and the other toys.
Yeah.
Huh?
I think I'm just gonna let it roll like this. If it fluctuates on that IR, if that's what it is,
review it and see what we got on a bigger screen.
The ball's moving a little bit.
Yeah.
Something's moving it. Go ahead and turn that eye off, behind me off.
You got it.
That's just too much light. Yeah, because I would think if it was an issue with the camera IR, it would still be doing it. It wouldn't like do it and stop and then do it and then stop.
Yeah.
It would just be constantly do it.
It's a cold, ice cold. Oh my God, it's fucking freezing.
Now my battery's fluctuating.
Damn.
There's something here messing with our equipment again tonight.
Yeah.
But I don't feel anything negative or anything evil.
Right.
There's just a spirit that's, you know, possibly wanting to use our devices to gain some energy, which is fine. You know, you can use any one of these devices that we have with the lights on if you need them to gain some energy to do things. You know, we appreciate when you come and join us and, you know, use some of our little toys over there, them little cat balls that someone has already played with. I went back out again.
Yeah, there it is. Definitely gives you space.
Well, we may have to leave that one on in order to see that ball, because if the hour goes off, I'm not going to be able to see the ball.
All right, I'll turn it back on.
So turn it back on.
Like so. Yeah. Hey, give him some space to. I heard that.
That's a little.
Came from your left.
Still a little bit closed. Back it up a little bit more.
Uh-oh. Looks a lot. Yeah, looks
Can we
good.
still see the ball?
Absolutely, yes, sir.
Okay.
Still that fluctuation, but yes.
Let's see if that works. And the rim pod is dark enough to where
It'll catch the light.
it'll work.
Right.
And the ball's still moving a little bit. There's no wind blowing it.
There ain't no. Well, any children or anybody that's here, please have some fun and play with these toys and stuff. We'll give you
I
all
don't see nothing on the tree, none of these little branches. I don't see them moving, none of the leaves.
I don't either, not at all.
It's another thing I need to set up for when we do this.
Pinwheel?
Well, yeah, I want to do this pinwheel, but also just a stick or something.
Yeah.
With like a ribbon on it.
Sure.
Like one of those ribbons you tie packages up, Christmas presents, the bows and everything.
Yeah.
Use something like that because, I mean, almost like windsock at an airport.
Sure, yeah.
You know, where if it's windy, they'll...
North, out, east, west.
They'll start flapping or, you know.
Oh, yeah.
But maybe set something like that up around some of these trigger objects like the ball or the pinwheel.
Right, huh?
And that way, if it's moving at the same time the ball's moving, we can more likely say, yeah, that's wind.
Wind, yeah.
But if something's moving and the other's not,
Yeah.
you know, that's just a little bit more,
Verification.
verification that it's something else.
Right.
Check out the battery thing now. It's starting to fluctuate in and out.
Yeah.
Hopefully my camera's not going out.
Well, it shows the other camera was showing the fluctuation too, though.
Well, unless it was picking up this one.
On that front, I don't know.
See, it's not fluctuating now, but the battery is.
Right. Yeah. Give them a little bit of space if they're trying to manifest some or drain some energy.
I have a bad battery, maybe.
Well, if it was a bad battery, it wouldn't hold a charge at all. It's been my experience with the Sony Handycams anyway. I mean, I know yours ain't the Sony, but the battery was my old camcorder. It wouldn't hold a charge at all.
We'll see what happens when we change out the battery, if it changes.
All right. Yeah, I think we should give it a little bit of room.
Yeah.
All right.
It's just strange. I mean, it's a new camera. It shouldn't be having no issues with it.
Sure, yeah.
But I don't know if it's a battery issue, a camera issue, or whether there's something here messing with it.
Yeah, you feel that thing?
Yeah. To us that you are here. Please, all you have to do is just walk up to any of them. Kind of like this one here with the red light. It's just going to flash different colors. Or maybe one of these little round balls back here on this back table. Come over and touch one of those. That's what they're going to do. So please, come make one of these turn on. That way it just shows us that you are here. There you go. Thank you very much. That's awesome. I appreciate that. That just lets me know that you are here. And you can see we're not here to harm you. We're just here to befriend and maybe get to know you a little bit better. And this is just one way that we're able to communicate with each other. When you're able to do things to let us know that you are here. So thank you very much. You disagree? Why do you disagree? You don't think this is a way that we can communicate? By using these little toys?
Frequency.
Frequency?
Wrong.
There you go, thank you.
Y'all so very much.
Yeah, it could be a battery thing. Because I mean, it's a lot brighter.
Right? Okay, so when battery drains strange.
I'll have to check those new batteries.
Right.
Make sure they're the right ones. But it's not doing that fluctuating anymore. Oh, yeah, it is. Damn it. What the hell?
Then it turns silent back on.
Huh?
Then it turns synchro extended back on.
Yeah.
Okay.
What the hell? Well, that's not the issue. It's not a battery issue.
There it is, you got
Unreal. I'll put the other battery right here.
Slower.
Thank y'all so much. That all you need?
6.
Oh, that's cool. That's very neat. That's very perfect. So much.
There you go, thank you.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all.
All you gotta do is just walk around so you can find them.
That all you need? Thank you so much.
The number 8. Hateful. Worshipping. Judith.
Thank y'all so much for lighting that up.
If you noticed in this last little bit of sequence here, it's like the cat ball went off, and then the ball started moving, and then back to the cat ball. And this did it a few times right through there. I do believe that possibly there might have been a child there. Um, Also, I don't know, maybe you can kind of give your opinion on this theory, but is it possible that you know how you can take a balloon and kind of rub it against your shirt and you build up like that static electricity and it sticks to you? I'm wondering if this ball is moving because it doesn't look like anything's hitting it or really pushing it, but it's moving. I know it wasn't windy. We didn't have no wind blowing that night. We kind of checked every time it moved. We look at the bushes, the tree, the grass to see if any of that was moving. Basically see if there might have been a little breeze coming through. Nothing was moving, but this ball was. Is it possible that the spirit energy it's kind of like a static charge. Could that possibly, if it's close to it, would that be moving that ball? Leave a comment below. Let me know what you think.
Wait and see. Unsweetened.
Battery's fully charged, and we are rolling. Well, this battery's fluctuating too.
Huh.
That's wild. Like it's going full to almost empty.
Probably it's drain, spirit drain.
I don't know.
It's strange. Two different balls, two different cameras.
Yeah, two different areas.
Yeah, two different areas to move.
See right there, it's showing like it's almost dead. Now it's full dead. It's dead. Full dead.
We won't help, it said.
Help or tell?
We won't help, I think that's what the spirit doctor said.
So I need to get a couple of batteries to bring over. Whoever's out here, if there's anyone here, I have some little toys and devices set up out here. You're welcome to come over and check them out, touch them. No? But you start to know with me, R2. Unless you're telling someone else no. Then go for it. Up you go. Got the hiccups? Been drinking? I got a little color lights here on the ground, little blue light, little kind of a green light, and then of course the robot here, he's shaking his head back and forth, and got a couple cat balls laying around. All you gotta do is go touch them. Feel free to come over and check them out, play with them. I promise they will not harm you. Just something you're able to use, or we believe you're able to use, to show us that you are here. So if you would please, if you're willing, please come over and join us. See if you can use any of these to turn them on so they light up. They may make a little bit of noise, but they will not harm you. And show us that you are here. We really appreciate that.
This is our most desperate hour. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope.
It's one of his little features. But that
Yeah.
don't happen unless you give the exact verbal command.
Well, he's on lockdown.
Yeah.
Unless something's talking to him. And we just can't hear it. You don't have to be afraid of us or anything we're using. We come with the utmost respect. We're not here to harm you. We're just here to hope you'll come and maybe communicate with us somehow. Show us that you are here. That's all we're trying to do.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
To see if there's anyone here with us. Please come and join us. Give us a little bit of trust. Go turn him off and back on, reset him. Nope, he didn't come on.
Put down.
No. His batteries are not making, might be his batteries not making contact. Turn him upside down and kind of shake him, get those batteries go back in slot. There you go. All right, hit his lockdown.
Yes.
And did he shut back off?
You shut back off now. You see it? Yeah, you shut back off. Put it back on again.
One of those batteries are coming out of the slot. What's going on?
There he goes. Ooh.
Roll over here. Maybe our wild thing will come running through again. Cool. R2? Don't be tricking us. Let's see where I want to go. See, R2's there, so I think we're right about there. Let's see if I can find a soft spot in the ground. Right here. Headstone.
Perfect, yes. A-okay, yes sir. Yeah, perfect.
So pretty good.
Yes sir, absolutely.
Need to come forward more. Put more in the light.
I just saw while I was seeing where you spun it. There was
Yeah, it should kind of flicker.
Yeah, it does.
But I want it more in the light. So I need to come a little bit closer with it. I'll light it up good.
Yes. Oh yeah. Much better. Still. Okay, stop. Yeah, most difference here there.
Oh yeah, that'll work. Because you can see it, it's lit up
reflecting on
real
it.
well. So if it moves, it's definitely going to stand out. R2, he's kind of dark, so you'll see him flashing.
Right.
The quad's in the dark, so you'll be able to see it flashing.
Got both in the dark.
And then back in the back, you have the lid up or the motion sensor.
Yeah.
Those will work. The K2, that's pretty bright light when it comes on back there.
Yes, sir.
And it'll be before the light there in the background, so it's in the dark as well. Can't tell if that's what I'm seeing right there or not. That light's kind of dim, but if it goes off, it should be able to still be seen like it makes it over here.
Oh, yeah. Final flash out to business. Yeah, that, my flash up set it off the thing. There we go.
Right here. Everybody leave. Nice. Can you do something one more time before we go? Fixing the lead. Seems like nobody's here anymore. Everybody go to sleep? I heard nighttime when y'all come out and do things. Tell me your night out. I can come out after it's dark. Well, I guess somebody else wants to come and communicate with us, do anything. We're going to start loading our stuff up so we can leave. R2, go sleep now. R2. Don't make me put you in the box. You cussed me.
You have the quad notches, you grab the
Have a closet for that more too, and
I
pinwheel. has 2 balls out here.
I got 1 cat ball in the
K2.
EMF meter.
Stopping the camera.